Now you can see that I've completed adding the narration to each of the slides. There's a small speech bubble underneath each photo so I can be sure that I haven't missed any photos. And I've added transitions for the movement of each photo, and you can see that they are on each slide as well. The time on each slide shows how long each slide will take for the narration to take place and for the image to move the way that I've designed it to. It's a good time now to save the project, so hitting Save Project will allow you to save it into a format that you can go back to and alter at a later date. Adding background music is something that is very useful if you don't have narration. However, if you already do have narration, adding music can make your photo story seem very overwhelming with lots of competing sounds. You can either select music from a file that you've already saved, or you can use Photo Story's program to create music. Once you have added the music, you can make sure that it goes along with the slides that you would like, but in this case we're not going to add music, so we'll move on to the next section. This is where we tell the Photo Story where to save the file. We can save it for a number of different ways, but in most cases you will save it for playback on your computer. It's also a good point to make sure that you're going to save the movie file into the right area. So clicking Browse will take you to a window that will allow you to navigate which area on the computer you want to save it to. The quality settings are very important. If you click on the settings and then hit the arrow down the bottom, you can see that you can save it in all different qualities for computers. You can save it in a profile so that you can burn it to a DVD, to a video CD, for email, or for portable media devices. In most cases, saving it to Profile for Computers 4 will save it in a very high quality mode. Now, Photo Story will build your story for you. Sometimes, depending on the number of photos and the amount of music you have and narration, it can be take quite a long time. Other times it's fairly quick. It's at this point that it's good to go and have a cup of coffee or a drink and come back, because sometimes, as I said, it can take a little while to build your story. So just remember this when you're planning on building your photo story, that it can take some time. Once the story is built, you can either view your story or create another one. And that's all there is to it. It's time to exit.